Hey, hey. Hi, guys. Welcome back. All right. So, Aries, I thought I would do one live for you guys because it's been a hot minute since I was here with you. I was on a kind of a big old travel work trip thing. And so I'm just now back and I wanted to get us caught up and back on our typical rhythm. So, this is your guys' first video of the week. Expect to see one more by the end of the week, probably on Saturday or Sunday for you guys. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and see where our storyline is going to take us today. All right, Aries. Thank you so much for your patience and support while I was away. By the way, on June 10th, I'll be going live and doing some free storytellings for my subscribers and doing some giveaways. So I will see you guys at that point in time, hopefully as well. All right, here we go. We start this storyline out with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a sense of stability. This is possibly good money coming in. This is possibly a very benevolent energetic force in the Aries life. This could be somebody who has a dog. This could be a mother figure. Ultimately, though, it's someone who wants to give to the Aries. Okay, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter, but this is a benevolent force of giving and offering and oh wow, and King of Wands. Somebody looks at Aries as just right. You know what? Aries is just what I'm looking for. They are exactly what I would want to give to, and I hope that they want to give to me. They see this Aries as extremely sensual, attractive. It's interesting. The dynamics here could be, and I never read for genders, so it's always, you can substitute whatever you wish. It could be a same-sex couple just as easily as reverse gender roles, but they see the Aries as somebody very in charge, very much in the divine masculine energy. They see Aries like, wow, you could do anything. So why then do they have the Five of Wands? Because this person is up in their heads, wondering and like fighting with themselves about, should I say this? Should I not? Should I say this? Should I not? Or should I don't know. This actually could be somebody who spars with the Aries. Oh, and the Lovers are here. Is this one of those kind of new relationships where two people have interest and intrigue and they're drawn to each other, but at the same time some sparks fly? Is it that they actually argue a little bit, but there is this mutual, like, under the surface kind of burning passion that keeps kind of increasing? That's more the story that this is starting to look like. There's a king and a queen, so royalty. We've got a matched pair here, but there's this, like, they battle with each other just a little bit, but there's passion here as well. Wow, the Empress. Okay, hold on. We gotta clarify the Empress before I can say anything, because this could add in a whole nother layer. We have got a Two of Swords in the reverse, and we've got the Seven of Wands in the reverse. No, okay, thank goodness it didn't. I thought, oh, do we have someone else in the mix? No. What it is that there is an acknowledgement here that one or the other of them already says, as much as we argue or as much as we still haven't quite been able to get this thing into union, I don't have any doubt that you're the person I'm supposed to marry. You're my long-term person. You're my Empress. There isn't any doubt in somebody's mind. This is how it's supposed to go. This is who you are to me. So why the arguments or the strife? Two of Wands. So we have two very headstrong people. Giving, loving, amazing, but headstrong. These two see life in it, maybe from very different viewpoints. Maybe they come from different walks of life, different worlds, but there is an underlying bond. Tell me about the Lovers here. There's an underlying bond for these two. But there's all this stress surrounding the Lovers. I keep feeling like these two only have limited time to come into like union and see each other, and then they seem to be you notice how they're out on this like open plain and they have just a moment for a quick kiss, and then they kind of are stressed out, like, how is this ever going to work if we're never even around each other? And when we are, we keep kind of like arguing about how this is going to go. This could be a long distance romance, or this could be two people that just have very busy lives. They're always being pulled in different directions, but they've got this interest in having a bond together. And one of the two of them is very confident that, I don't care, I still know that it's you. The Fool card. So one person is more like, hey, I would take a leap of faith and let's just get married, and the other person's like, what do you mean? We've had 2 dates and we argued on those 2 dates, and we couldn't figure out how to arrange life to see each other for a 3rd date. And the other person is like, yeah, but you're my person. This is kind of wild. This is kind of like, wow, we have some really powerful and intense emotions. Who is it coming from? I'm guessing it's coming from whoever is described as the Queen of Pentacles, only because that's the person ready to give. And now we have the Hermit. It could be a Virgo in the mix, an Earth energy, somebody who's just like, look, I trust my intuition. I've waited a long time to meet somebody like you, so I don't care. This is going to work. Why? Because I feel drawn to you and you're drawn to me. So they're kind of like, this person's pretty bold, whoever they are, masculine or feminine, again, doesn't matter, but they want to really nurture this connection. 7 of Swords in the reverse, this person is like saying exactly what it is that they mean. They have no guile. They have no poker face. They're just like, doesn't matter. I think you're the one I'm going to end up with because I want that to happen. And I know that. I feel like we got to talk to the Aries here. How is the Aries feeling about this? It's really funny. I would expect that since my dog Aries is right here, he would, be coming to like wonder why I'm calling his name, but he knows the difference between when I say his name or when I talk about the Aries, collective. And I think that's really interesting that he can tell the difference. Sorry, that's just a side note. Emperor. Okay, so I said, let's talk to the Aries. Well, the Aries is standing here going, I'm here. Yes, I'm the Emperor. I'm master of my own destiny. I'm somebody who's very in charge of my own life. I have a ton of responsibility, and I like it that way. Hey, Starseed 22, good to see you. This is somebody who's standing here going, yeah, I'm totally in charge of my life. So this Aries, masculine or feminine, they show up as a divine masculine energy. This is somebody who could have a high level of responsibility in their life or their work, but they take everything in their life like, hey, this matters. This is me. This is who I am. This is the life that I live. Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Devil, and the Page of Cups. So the Aries wants to move slower than that person who seems to be pretty much head over heels. And it doesn't mean that the Aries isn't head over heels as well. But what they're saying is, here's what I've learned. I've learned that if you rush into things before you really know somebody, that way lies madness. Maybe Aries has done that before, and they're like, I once upon a time gave a shot to somebody that I thought was super truthful, and there were things I didn't know about them. Maybe they were truthful, except about the things they omitted, and I didn't realize that they had their own level of like toxicity, that they came with like a bunch of toxic baggage. So now I move slower. I'm a little bit more cautious. Why? Because I'm not going to risk my entire abundance, my life, my stability that I've built by giving my full like access to my life to someone that I don't know well enough. I want to do a traditional method where I get to know them one drink at a time, one date at a time, and we see how it goes. Even if I feel the same way, I still want to operate with caution. So we have a matched pair here, right? We have an amazing potential, but one person seems to be like, Aries, I'm just ready to totally give to this. And the Aries is like, that's nice, but we have to approach this in a different way. So that 2 of Wands is really about the difference in approach. I feel like this person would like practically marry Aries immediately. And the Aries is like, whoa, no, no, we're not talking about that right now. I need to really get to know you. Because once upon a time, I met someone that I thought was on the up and up. And guess what? They didn't turn out to be that way. There was a lot of stuff that I learned about them that was toxic that I couldn't have guessed. Yeah, 4 of Cups. It's interesting because Aries says, I don't want to have anything that I regret. I don't want missed opportunities. But on the other hand, if we really are invested in getting to know each other, we shouldn't have to have a missed opportunity. Why can't we just take it at a normal pace? There is an interest. There is a passion. I feel like this person is kind of disappointed though. Why? 9 of Wands, because they feel like with the Wheel of Fortune here, but also with an 8 of Coins in the reverse, they felt like, well, this is divine timing. This is perfect. I'm ready to fight for this. I'm so bummed out the Aries isn't just like full steam ahead. It's like they're starting to doubt, does Aries really want to work on this with me? I thought it was divine. I thought we were on the perfect page. It's Aries does want this, is what it looks like, but they want it to go at a pace that is not insane. They want to have a relationship where they can get to know that person. This person says, I already know about you, Aries. Well, sure, Aries shows up as an emperor. They show up as somebody who is easy to get to know. They're high quality. They are what they seem to be. Now, it appears that this person is the same. Yeah, see, King of Cups and Two of Wands. They keep thinking, though, that does Aries want someone other than me? Are they like feeling emotion for someone other than me? Are they waiting for someone better to come along? So they're getting kind of nervous that Aries wants to give their emotions elsewhere or is not sure about them. Aries is like, whoa, no, I just want to get to know you. That's what this looks like. So universe, how are we going to help this duo get that nervous energy squashed? Because it seems like this is getting amped up into anxiety making. Okay, Star card is here. First off, the Star card is about wish fulfillment, right? Reassuring one another that, like, I'm super excited to get to know you. This is my wish. My wish is to actually get to know each other. My wish is to have this work out. But to do that, we got to first build a foundation, right? Judgment. If these two have had any kind of like fallout or difficulty, which it kind of looked like we had because we already had that Five of Wands, this is like, it might be time to recommit. If these two really want this, and the only difference is one was like, well, if I want to move things faster, and the Aries is like, whoa, let's keep it at a slower pace, and that person feels rejected, that has to be like reconciled. They have to come to a meeting of the minds on that so that this can all move forward at like a comfortable pace for both people. This is an easy thing really to fix, is what this says. And then they can see if this relationship can really move forward. And universe, what about this? Can this work? Two of Sacred Circles. Yes, this can work. In fact, these two are very nicely balanced. Their energy together is like, they seem to really want to be together. They seem like they have quite a life story to play out, because they seem to have been interwoven like kindred spirits for a very long time, since the infinity symbol wraps around them. This kind of feels like it's graced by the stars, that they would be able to interact with one another. But again, with the Hermit, they have more to figure out about who are you to me and who am I to you. It's almost like either this connection could become even more profound than just a lover's connection or a romantic connection, or it could be something where it's like, wow, we're going to open up each other's like whole world and all kinds of things that we're going to learn through one another. This journey that they have is only at the beginning. So it's okay that there's a chance to just sink into each other, really get to know each other, take it one step at a time instead of putting so much pressure into things, and making it feel like, well, it's now or never, like that Elvis song is now or never, my love won't wait. This says, yeah, huh? Because love is patient and love is kind, and getting to know each other, but reassuring each other along the way. No, I want this. I want to get to know you. I want us to have time to invest in each other, instead of feeling like, well, if we don't make an instant investment and we quickly move in together, then it's going to fall apart. You're going to find somebody else. Maybe you secretly already want someone else. It's like this person was thinking that about Aries. Like, is that it? I'm going to lose them unless I make a leap of faith. I'll come move in with you right now. And the Aries is like, whoa, don't need you to move in right now. We can just take this one piece at a time. I'm being honest when I say I want this to work and I want us to grow together and I feel connected to you. So it just takes a little bit of time, is what it looks like, for this connection to evolve and slowly, comfortably, safely become this beautiful thing. It's not that this Aries is mistrustful of them. It's just that the Aries is saying, I have a life that is organized, and once upon a time, I maybe learned the hard way that as an emperor, I have a lot to lose. So, Natalie, thank you, sweetheart. You are so kind. Thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you are too, sweetie. Thank you for your beautiful generosity. So kind. This is like our Aries is saying, it's just that I've learned to be a prudent emperor in this life. It means I cannot just open the door and risk everything. It's kind of like this. Even if we have friends, does it mean that we immediately say, oh, you're my friend, let me give you my bank account information. No, we don't do that, right? I mean, there might be a few friends in our lives that we would do that with, but is that instantly what we think when we go, oh, this person's my friend, I'm going to give them my bank account and my social security number? No, we do not do that. And it's not because it's like, oh, well, I trust them, but I don't really ever trust them. No, we love our friends. We trust them. They can come to our house. We want to give them our house key, but there are still certain levels of like entrance into our world that they really got to get close and be really part of the inner circle. And that can take some serious time to get there. That's kind of what the Aries is saying. It's like, I am very interested. I am very invested, but I'm not. We still have to develop more bond before we get to the point where, you're the person who has full access to, my bank accounts. That's really what it boils down to for me. And in this storyline, that's what it looks like. It's just a more prudent thinker is what our Aries is coming across as. Anyway, guys, I am going to go ahead and leave that there. Hi, everyone. So good to see you tonight. I thought I would do a couple of these. I was trying to get all the zodiacs out today, and I'm kind of starting to lose some of my voice a little bit. So I may have to wait for like 2 or 3 of them until tomorrow. I'll probably do Cancerian tomorrow and probably Gemini and one other, but I'm going to do Scorpio, I think, live tonight, and I'll try to get to Ophiuchus also. Hi, Monica. Thank you, sweetheart. You are so kind. Thank you, you angel. That is so generous. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody who's here tonight also. Natalie, thanks. Yeah, I hope everybody sleeps like little angel babies tonight. Or if you're starting your workday wherever you are in the world, I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful workday. Thank you so much, you guys. It's so nice to be back. I got to say, I missed my channel. I missed you guys more than you could believe while I was out and about. I was like kind of chomping at the bit to get back just a little bit and get back to my routine. I really enjoy the storytelling, and it's because I really enjoy you guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. All right, don't forget, I'm going to go live on the 10th and do some free reads for subscribers and do some giveaways also. So I will see you guys all there for that. Okay. Yes, today's topic is already recorded, and in fact, it's a doozy. I'll spoiler alert: the today's topic that comes out at midnight is a doozy. In fact, as a part 1 and part 2, and so yes, it was an interesting one for sure. Queen Libra, you're so awesome. Hi, April. Good to see you. Ms. Hermit, wonderful to see you also. Oh, thank you, Natalie. I'm delighted to be home. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump in and do Scorpio next, and I'll do that one live, okay? I'll see you in a minute. My pleasure, Labatsala. Thank you for being here. Mwah. Sweet dreams, Queen Libra 76. Bye.